Bearing in mind we've got hula hoops there and space hoppers, what does that do to your studio capacity?
You would lose probably 8 people in that class if that was the case.
8 people, but we can run very, very successful 30-minute functional classes with 30 people and no kit.
Would every participant need space hoppers?
As part of the licence agreement, you would be supplied with the space hoppers, the skipping ropes.
Where would we keep them all?
The lady on the right scared the life out of me. I think the main concerns from their point of view was space in terms of the balls, but there are many gyms with Swiss balls which are very similar to the space hopper without the ears, basically. No problem.
Next for Ricky's team, a fast-expanding, low-cost fitness chain.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for your time with meeting us today.
But this time, it's live.
So we're going to demonstrate one of the routines with our presenter in the video, Laura. You don't need to be an expert at dancing or martial arts.
I personally wouldn't just go to a martial arts class or anything like that, so to be able to incorporate into a dance class, it's offering just that something a little bit different.
We do have another volunteer, Dwayne.
And so I'm going to demonstrate the super punch. Oh, sorry, I got that wrong. All right, so it's...
And as he holds it, he would tuck in all of his core area here to keep it tight and to keep it strength. That's enough for you, I know you're struggling there. The idea of that move is to keep it as true to the mixed martial arts.
I do think it will appeal to a much wider audience in our market.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I thought it went awesome. It went really well.
Well done, Mickey.
They keep on asking this question about stock, and it's doing my head in, because you're definitely not talking more than £20 a club.
2,000 space hoppers made out of rubber.
Next to pitch, Stephen's team.
How much does all that kit come to for one person? So one hula hoop, one skipper rope, one hopper. How much would it cost?
Yeah, in terms of costings, the space hopper, a cost price would be £2. The hoop itself will be £1 and the skipping rope will be 50p.
They've got themselves in a real mess over this offer of free equipment. Firstly, the gyms cannot understand how this works in their business model. And now they're pulling prices literally out of the air.
The last hit for Beat Battle.
Beat battle, fight to the music.
Thank you very much for watching.
Do you think there's a big enough differentiator between typical dance class?
I think at the moment you've got your options of either going to a dance class or going to a combat class. Personally, I look at the both and I really wouldn't know what to choose. I think this would be your you'd be in the middle. I mean, if we look at the markets, the martial arts industry in the last 12 months has gone from 28% to 39% of people signing up. The dance in the last 2 years has increased by 103%. So people wanting to get into these markets, the demand is there, and I think it would complement what you've already got.
Thanks for that. It's such a good answer, by the way.
I don't think we really use the props at all in your pitch. I just think we've got the props, let's use them.
Would you even maybe have you sitting on the walls?
Let's not go too far.
Still sporting their retro kit.
OK, with the hoop you're going round. Not as easy as it looks, excuse me.
Last stop for Groove Train.
OK, if you want to throw in Saturday Night Fever, you can, and they absolutely love it. So there's a fun element to that. All props that you see before you today will be included within the licence, so your clubs will be supplied with the balls, the hoops and the skipping ropes. In terms of our target market, but specifically we're targeting towards a female market of all ages and ability levels.
Is this not really a kids' class that you're trying to dress up as an adult class?
In terms of its practicality with children, it would 100% work.
You know, as soon as I got on a hopper, I was like, this is great fun. It breaks, you know...
all boundaries.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fast footwork over. Figures to Lord Sugar. Next workout, the boardroom.
You can go through to the boardroom now.
Good afternoon. Right, well, the point of this is there's a lot of money to be made in the licensing to these fitness centres. 60-odd million pound one company makes in licensing alone. The whole thrust of the exercise was to come up with something special, a new trend of some kind, yeah? So I think we'll start off with Sterling. Ricky, you were the project manager, yeah?
Yes, I was, Lord Sugar. We quickly came up with the concept of mixing two popular trends, which is mixing mixed martial arts with dance.
So you had two completely different types of...
Which was the idea. There's concepts on the marketplace where you can do dance or combat in the gym, but to mix the two together is quite a unique concept. We
so
took
you
a
ended
dance
up with
move.
something like a punch up in the disco, then?
Probably a nicer way to put it, but yeah, along those lines.
Who kind of crafted the video?
The video, actually, Dwayne quite gladly put himself forward.
Do you know anything about making videos?
Yeah, I've put together a promotional video myself for an idea that I had a couple of years back.
Directed it all right, Laura?
Yeah, in the end we ended up with something which...
Did you have any input into the production of the video?
But Dwayne kind of took the lead on the directing of the video.
There was a bit of confusion, wasn't there? Do you think Dwayne might have lost his way slightly?
Well, we just wanted to bring our ideas to the table as well, so the
Who
time
was in
constraint...
charge of making the video?
Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Let's have a look at this video.
Hi, let me introduce you to Beat Battle, a brand new exercise class combining martial arts and dance. It's going to help tone and tighten, help with core stability, weight loss, but most importantly, it's fun. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Beat Battle is a unique combination of dance and mixed martial arts. Get fit, have fun, and burn calories. But for endurance, Scissor Kick will help with weight loss and flexibility. Double Punch for lean muscle. Or to help with your posture, the Super Punch. And most importantly, have fun. Beat Battle, fight to the music.
Good. And then I gave you 3 fitness centres to pitch to, and who did the main pitch?
I led all 3 pitches, Lord Sugar.
Do a good job?
Yeah, we did.
Very good job.
Yeah. OK, how do you think you did?
We got some very good buying signals, I thought, particularly from the Fitness First chain and also from Pure Gym.
All right. OK, all right, Phoenix. Who was the team leader?
That was myself, Lord Sugar.
And if I remember rightly, you're in this business?
Yeah.
Well, I've often said in this boardroom that, you know, the team leader should be the person that's actually comes from it. I mean, who's better to lead you than somebody who knows about it? So how'd you get on?
Well, we came up with retro as an overall trend or overall theme. The idea being that we actually know pretty much all there is to know in regards to martial arts and dance, because they're out there at the moment, but try and get a completely alternative view.
Right. Who was the kind of choreographer of it then?
That was myself.
No, in terms of the sequence.
Oh, sorry, sorry, I thought I was fast-forwarding then. I was at the video shoot then, sorry, Lord Sugar.
Right, so who actually crafted the moves and all that stuff?
I crafted, well, we worked together, I did all the to ensure the exercises were right.
So who was the director of the video?
I was the director.
And what was you just getting a bit excited there, what was your participation?
I was a choreographer, Lord Sugar.
And frustrated director, I think.
Yeah, we had a few ups and downs, but we got there in the end.
Let's have a look at it, shall we?
Thank you.
Do you want to keep fit but most of all have fun? Burn up to 300 calories. Improve stamina and tone muscle. This is a top-to-toe retro express workout about to sweep the nation. Welcome to the Groove Train. The dance floor entrance. Working the shoulders, back and hamstring. Adam abs. Working the abdominal area. The hula hoop, working the core abdominal area. The funky squat, let's work those hamstrings. The groove train, working that core abdominal area. So if you're looking to keep fit, have fun, or lose weight, it's time to get on the groove train. The top-to-toe express workout in only 30 minutes.
Right. Am I missing the point here? Is that in then, this moment?
It is very much in, Lord Sugar, at the moment.
OK. Who done the pitches to the 3 companies?
That was myself, Lord Sugar.
I heard from Karen that you made some offers which didn't stack up from a financial point of view.
Yes, as part of the licensing agreement, they would also initially require the equipment, as an example, the space hoppers, the skipping rope and the hoop.
Who's going to supply that?
We would supply that as part of the licensing agreement.
You know how much these hoops cost and all the other things cost, do you?
You plucked out of the air figures, space hoppers were £2, skipping ropes were 50p, and hula hoops were £1.
I did ask you all to come up with some regime that loses pounds. I didn't expect it to be my pounds. If you charge someone, I don't know, 100 quid for a licence, and those things, for example, cost £150, then it's a flawed business model, is it not?
There was a healthy profit. If we were to sell the annual licences, there was a very healthy profit.
All right, well, shall we see how we got on with these three people? Nick, Team Sterling with Fitness First.
Right, well, they didn't want to license it. But they did see the potential. And, interestingly, prepared to pay a one-off fee to develop the product with you.
How much?
£5 grand.
Karen, the same people.
Hated it.
Okay.
No orders.
Nick, on the Pure Gym.
Well, now, they were prepared to take licences at £45 per month, but only on a 3-month trial basis across all 22 clubs. So that gave you sales of £2,970.
And the same people, Karen, for Phoenix?
Didn't like it. No orders.
And now, Nick, for you on Virgin.
That's a 0.
And Karen, Phoenix for Virgin.
Didn't like it. Well, didn't like it for the target market that you were offering at. But did like it for the family market. With the space hopper and the hula hoops, mum can go with child, and that really fits in with their family themes. So they've offered £17.50 a month for a licence for a 6-month trial across 122 clubs, making a total licence order of £12,810.
Oh. Right. Well, whichever way you look at it, £12,810 is playing £7,970. So, Team Phoenix, you seem to have pulled it off. I think you was lucky that you had someone who's in the business. I'm not so sure you were so lucky with the choreographer, but that's another story. Right, you're off to an exclusive London spa where you're going to enjoy yourself with massages and various treatments. All right, have a good time, and I'll see you at the house. Well, go off now, and I'll see you back here shortly, and we'll discuss it in a little more detail, OK?
Wow, look at this, guys.
Oh, look at this.
This is not bad, is it?
This is lovely.
So you get for winning this half, hey?
She's alive, isn't it? Get used to this.
Yeah.
It came off, you know. We're at the health spa, they're in the bar room, so another win for Team Phoenix.
Leading the team to a victory in my industry feels absolutely fantastic. It was quite a stressful boardroom, but now, amazing.
If there was ever a taste of success, this was it. What do you reckon, Steve?
I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked.
Disappointed.
The way I see it at the moment from the feedback we've got is that everything they saw, some parts of it they didn't think were professional enough or they thought needed further development.
We need to face the fact that the product wasn't good enough.
Unfortunately for Ricky, the buck might stop with him. it'll be a really hard decision if that is it, because he's managed the team very, very well, and he's, you know, I was impressed with him.